Courtesy of grandmother.
Grandmother.
What did she say it was? Like lemony sticky. It's lemony sticky goodness with white choc chips. Gonna try this baby out. It's a madman with a knife. Okay, so I got this in my post today. It's one of those clothing donation bags. I've never actually done one of these before, but I've always really wanted to. And now is a good time to finally do it, because over here I have a huge bag of clothes that I no longer want. So I thought I'd just get this all out and, you know, I guess kind of say a little goodbye to the clothes that I'm giving away. First thing I've got is this jumper, which interestingly enough came from a charity shop from my nan a couple of years ago, but it doesn't really fit anymore. Well, it didn't really fit anyway. But I really liked it, that's why I kept it. But I've realised last winter that, you know what, I have to get rid of it. It doesn't fit, so yeah, gotta get rid of that. I've also got some check shirts here that at one point I was really obsessed with wearing check shirts. I'm not wearing them anymore, and so yeah, getting rid of them too. This long sleeved top, it's actually kind of inside out, I got from New Look about 2 years ago, I think it was, and I absolutely fell in love with it. But the thing is, it's kind of a bit too tight. You know, I'm not massively body confident, so I don't feel comfortable wearing this. But yeah, it's really nice. Maybe I should have got a bigger size, perhaps. I wasn't really thinking at the time of buying it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be sad to see this go, but if I see anything similar in New Look or any other shop, then, you know, I can get it. I just have to make sure I try it on before I buy it. Well, this thing I've had for quite a few years. It's one of those long jumper top things from boohoo.com. I absolutely loved this, and it's really like comfy and light. I guess the only reason I'm giving this away now is because it's lost its shape, what with it having been worn and loved for so long. So yeah, sadly going to say goodbye to that. Okay, so we have a vest top again from boohoo.com, which I've had for years, and it's just again a bit tight and not very comfortable to wear, so yeah, getting rid of that. And last but not least is this jumper dress thing. Again, it's inside out. I really love this, but what I realised last time I wore it, which was like either December or January, that have just gone, is that this makes my skin really, really itchy, and you know, because of that, I had to get rid of it. I got it from New Look like something like 6 years ago. It's been well loved. So yes, this is my little haul. Let's see how big this is and if they fit in. So this is the bag. It says urgently needed, turn your unwanted clothes into cash for the firefighters charity. Oh yeah, and there's also this Christmas jumper, which again I think has shrunk a little bit. It's not as nicely fitting as it used to be. I really love this, and again I'm going to be sad to lose it, but it doesn't fit anymore, so it's going in this bag. So there you go. This is my contribution to the firefighters charity. We're going camping. My boyfriend Scott has another race, and it's somewhere too far to just ride along for the day. So it's Saturday today, we're going up, we're going to camp, and then he's having another race. I've done this before. I've got a rare weekend off at the same time as him going to a national, so yeah, this should be fun. Come along with me. Hey!
Hello.
It's the evening before the big race. This is the track, or part of it, and dudes have got to come right up here and then ride down this side. Do it.
Riding. I'm riding backwards.
That's how you do it. It's pretty cool. Look how grey it is. This is most of the track. Been pretty awesome. Ride this track at your own risk.
Ah, there's a Freddy.
Ah! There's a Freddy! It's going to show us how it's done. Yeah. Skills. Oh, he failed. Oh. Oh, caught on camera. That's for you being framed, my friend. Supposed to ride up it, Freddy. Ooh. It doesn't look so scary from this angle.
It's actually quite easy.
I still wouldn't ride up it though.
Oh, he's messed that up.
Oh, didn't do too well on that one. Oh, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Is it going to be Freddie? He's going to win. He's going for it. Or not. Yay, Freddie won. We can all go home now.
Yeah, race over.
We don't need to see anyone else race tomorrow. Only a little bit of a drop. Only a little bit.
Put it in perspective when you're actually talking about how deep it is. Yeah, isn't it? I'm 6'2".
Yeah, just a little bit. If we go to the ground, yeah. Just a little bit.
Will I get back up? That's the question.
Yeah, of course you do. Woo. Now what we don't want is someone pushing you over. Had a few crashes on that earlier today. Let's hope there's no more. Another nice little drop. Nice and easy.
I would take you. I would say I'd take your hand out of your pocket.
That other one looks better than this one. I think it's mainly because of that corner. I feel like if I was anywhere near as good at cycling to actually do this, I'd fear of like going
Straight.
yeah. So I'd even be too scared to ride down that.
You're not asking you to ride down it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying how I'm appreciating how brave and talented people who do mountain bike races are, okay? I'm complimenting you all. So there.
Or how stupid we are.
No, you're not stupid. You're getting the best out of life. Train near the track near the train. Train on the track. Train track near the bike track. Train track near the bike track. Filming stuff again, but this was the tent we were staying in. All the pods have come down now. This is where me and Scott were, and the little dude Freddie was in there. And now we are going to watch Scott race. The last few clips you saw were me camping. My boyfriend, his dad, and a family friend were doing races, and I was documenting how my boyfriend was going to do a race, and that was going to be the next thing I was going to film. I don't know if I've left that in, but I've cut this out if I've cut that out, so that's fine. Yeah, basically my boyfriend didn't end up racing. Well, he did, he started it, but then he kind of pulled out because he wasn't feeling very well, and it's such a shame, but you know, I just want him to be well in himself, and you know, it doesn't really matter, you know, I'm still proud of him anyway. There are other races, there are other opportunities, so yeah, that's why there's no footage of Scott riding a bike, because he didn't. I do realise a lot of the time that I have scenes of things and then I go to the next thing and I'm not explaining about what happened in that thing before I go to that thing. So like when I went on holiday last month to Cornwall, the next scene was me talking about my phone being broken, and you know, at the time I was like, oh, I wish I said, oh, I'm home now. And it was a great holiday, all this, my review of it, you know, but I didn't. So I'm going to try and do that now. This morning I watched a video from Nudarella which was all about lucid dreaming, and that really got me thinking, because well, I've always been a fan of the whole idea of dreaming. What I mean is I've always been interested in dreaming, lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis, all of this stuff. I actually did a video a couple of years ago all about sleep paralysis, or at least what I thought was my own experience with sleep paralysis. It's actually unlisted, but I think you could still watch videos that are clickable by a card. So yeah, I talk there about my own little experience with sleep paralysis. If you don't know what that is, then look it up. But yeah, lucid dreaming is something that I have experienced a lot. Usually if I'm in a bad situation in my dream, you know, it's usually when I'm being chased by like a mob of people or a couple of people, whatever. I don't know why they're chasing me. I don't know what I'm supposed to have done, but I get chased a lot in my dreams, or at least I used to. I haven't had one of them in a while. I always think to myself, well, I can fly. It's a dream, I can fly. And so I get out of all of these situations just just by flying away. I also have a lot of these kind of flash dreams kind of thing. I don't know if anyone else, I'm sure other people get it, where you have lots of mini dreams one after the other. And one that I have a lot is, I don't know why, but one I have a lot is where I can open some curtains using my mind, and I can summon things using my mind. So in a lot of my dreams I can fly and I can use telekinesis, which are two abilities, supernatural abilities, that I would love more than anything else. So it's really cool that I can do these in my dreams, and being aware that it's a dream, but just being able to enjoy doing it anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't necessarily control what happens. I feel like I just let the dream run its course, and the whole time I'm just like, yeah, I'm dreaming, it's just a dream, it's fine. So yeah, that's my experience with lucid dreaming. For as long as I can remember, very occasionally, and this still happens, if I'm asleep peacefully, I start to feel myself floating, coming out of my body and floating, and it's this really weird feeling. My whole body is like vibrating, but it's not like a terrifying vibration. I don't feel terrified when I do it. I'm just floating, and I'm not exactly flying either. I'm just literally floating. It's almost as if it's my soul has come out of my body and it's just hovering for a moment until I become more aware of my surroundings, I mean my real life surroundings. Then I kind of go back into my body and then I wake up, but I still feel the kind of vibration feelings for a moment after I wake up. I always hope it just goes on for longer, but ever since I had that sleep paralysis dream a couple of years ago, I've been afraid to go down. I said in that video something about how there's this voice in my head, or there's this like demon-like creature or something is telling me to go down, which I interpreted as going to hell. And first moment when this happened, like usually when I have these floaty feelings, I don't actually feel scared, there's nothing else around me, I'm just floating pleasantly. But this one occasion I had this thing being telling me to go down, to go to hell, and it was really, really terrifying. And ever since then I've always wanted to kind of sink down just to see what happened, you know, because I'm always aware that I'm dreaming, I'm always aware it's not real. I can't quite get there. It's like one of those dreams when you're running down a corridor and you can't quite get to the other end of the corridor. It's just like that. I start going down, but then something stops me and I'm pulled out of the trance thing that I'm in. So yeah, I'm gonna try and work on that. Though it's scary, because at the back of my mind I'm thinking, well, what if it is real? What if it is my soul leaving my body and going to hell? What if that's how some people die in their sleep? You know, I know it's a really, really horrible thing to say, but what if that's true? And you know, that's at the back of my head constantly when I'm having these floaty things now, post sleep paralysis thing, because that's always at the back of my head. I'm thinking, well, maybe that's what's stopping me from actually going down. Why can't I just continue floating? But yeah, it's something worth pondering about. I think I do believe in the soul. I'm not religious, but I don't feel like you have to be religious to believe in a soul. I believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits wandering our world, or at least they might be in another dimension or plane, and they're kind of like seeping through every now and then. I believe in all that, or I want to believe in all that. I embrace the idea of spirits and the, well, I guess the afterlife. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't believe in God. I'm sorry for religious people who are watching this. I'm not saying I don't believe in God. I'm open to it, but I don't believe, you know, for certain that that's what's going on. Anyway, why did this turn into a religious chat? I hope this hasn't gone on forever, but I feel like it probably has. But it's something I really want to talk about, and you know, because my channel is strictly Harry Potter, I feel like little chats like this have to go in my captured moments now. You know, I'm so afraid of uploading non-Harry Potter related videos that I'm gonna lose subscribers. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm already contemplating the idea of moving this captured moments series onto another channel that I have. I don't want to do that because this is about my life, and I keep thinking to myself, it's just one video a month. Nobody cares. It's just one video a month. Just deal with it. And I've never lost subscribers when uploading a monthly vlog. I've only gained 1 or 2 every now and then. It's not a big deal. I know these videos aren't very popular, but you know, that just means that people see them in their sub box and they're just like, yeah, I don't want to watch that, and that's absolutely fine. As long as I'm not losing out by doing it, then that's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, off to my next adventure, which is editing videos. Here is a rare, endangered wild Scot in its natural habitat. Must be very stealthy in case we scare it off. I think it's trying to attack. Were you trying to climb that? Oh, there he goes. Oh no, we've scared him off. Mother's meeting. Hey, it's very bright and sunny. We're on a bike ride somewhere near a lock and a bridge. we got lost hours ago.
I just said I knew where I was going.
Yeah, just typical bloke. We know where we are really. What?
It would just be up here.
What will?
The way home.
The way home. But we came from that way.
Yeah, but that's where it works.
Weirdo. I love that mango.
Trying not to kill her, but she's nearly dead.
I'm nearly dead.
Nearly dead.
Very nearly dead. I go to scratch my head and I can't because there's a thing in the way.
There is a thing in the way. And it's always itchy, just underneath something.
Yeah.
Like you've got lots of holes, it won't be there.
No.
It'll be just over a bit.
Can't do it anymore. Can't do it anymore. Scott does this kind of stuff all the time. And obviously, as you can tell, I don't. And I'm dying. Inside and out. But we're nearly there. We're so nearly there. So I think it's about time to finish off this monthly vlog. But before I do, I thought I would just show off some favourites of mine for the month. Well, monthly favourites used to be a thing on this channel, and I did say I'll try and keep it up in my monthly vlogs, but very rarely have I actually done that. So yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to start off with some music because a lot of really awesome music has been released this month. So the first two are two new songs from Yumi at Six. Yumi at Six are my favourite band. They have been since 2012. I've loved them for even longer than that. And yeah, I just absolutely love Yumi at Six, and I'm going to see them on the 1st of December this year, and I'm very excited about that. But the two new songs they released are called 2 AM and Fast Forward. I think Fast Forward is the one that is a single, and 2 AM is just like another album track that they've released. Fast Forward being the single. Really love it, really catchy. Yeah, it's typical Yumi at Six, which is awesome. You know, I love their style of music. They have changed over the years, but I love their old stuff and their new stuff. I have been a fan right from the beginning. So yeah, that's Yumi at Six. Absolutely adore Yumi at Six. The other band is Death Havana, another really good favourite of mine. In fact, they're my second favourite band. And they've released a song called Sinner, and oh my goodness. Okay, so Death Havana, I love their music. I love their slower stuff, their more serious stuff, you know, like their last album. I love all the upbeat stuff they've done in the past, which isn't really very much. I love the fact that they sing about their lives, they sing about real stuff, and you know, they're just so inspirational and just so lovely. They're such a lovely band. You know, I've seen them live several times, and you know, the lead singer James is just constantly thanking people for coming out to see them, and it's just like, oh, you're just so adorable. I love Death Havana. Their song Sinner is one of their rare upbeat songs. I absolutely love it. It's the first time I heard it, I thought, wow, because I listened to all three songs at the same time. I listened to You at Six's songs first and then Death Havana's, and about halfway through Death Havana's song I was like, oh my gosh, this is better than both Yumi at Six's songs. I love it even more than the Yumi at Six songs. I absolutely love it. It's so feel good and just so... I just can't wait to see them do it live, and I'm so sad that they're playing the Saturday Reading Festival because I'm not going, but I'm hoping that I will be home from work by the time that they perform, and I'm just going to stream it on TV. The same with Panic at Disco, who are also playing the Saturday, and I'm again not going the Saturday. I'm going on the Friday, so I'm going to watch Fall Out Boy and The Wombats, the only two bands that me and my partner are interested in. But yeah, that's a little bit of a disappointment, but I can stream it, and I've seen both bands live before, and you know, I saw Death Havana last year on tour, and Panic at Disco are most definitely going to release tour dates this year for the UK, even if it's for like January or February or something. They're gonna do that, and once they do that, me and Scott are gonna be all over buying tickets for that. Yes, so yeah, that makes me feel better. Reading Festival for me used to be so significant because it used to be the only time I can actually watch live music, see live music, because it was the only place I had the guts to go to on my own. And you know, I didn't have anyone to go to concerts with. Nobody wanted to go to concerts with me, but now I've met Scott, who's also into very similar music to me and is all eager and up for going to concerts. You know, I've got to go to all these concerts thanks to him, so yeah, I'm going to be eternally grateful for that. There is one more music favourite for this month, and I've already mentioned the band. It's Panic at Disco's new album, Pray for the Wicked. We already knew the first two songs on the album, Fuck a Silver Lining and Say Amen, Saturday Night, which are just both really upbeat, awesome, typical Panic at the Disco tunes, you know. And the rest of the album, there are some other kind of like slower songs, there's more upbeat, catchy, dancey songs. The album ends with a ballad. I absolutely love the album. I just think it's so good and so catchy, and yeah, awesome Panic at Disco. Awesome. I love them, and well, I love them, I love him, Brendan Urie, because it's only Brendan Urie in the band. He's the only permanent original member of the band. Props to him for making another Panic at the Disco album when he could have probably just gone solo. I'm so grateful and thankful that he hasn't gone solo and done his own stuff. He's stuck to Panic at Disco, and yeah, like I said, that's just really awesome, and I love it. I don't really know what else I can talk about in this little favourite section. I guess I just wanted to talk about new music because, you know, along with Harry Potter, music is my favourite thing. You know, I can't live without it. If someone said you had to either live without Harry Potter or music, I think I would actually have to say I'd rather live without Harry Potter, but I would still rather die. But it just seems silly to say I'd rather die than live without something. Music has been a huge part of my life. It has helped me through some tough times, as has Harry Potter, but Harry Potter kind of helped me through my life in like the noughties when I was in primary school and early secondary school. Music has helped me through later secondary school, and since then, you know, working side by side with Harry Potter, especially with like Fantastic Beasts coming out, it's just like Harry Potter is still so relevant, and I absolutely love that. That's my favourite thing about Harry Potter, the fact that it's still so relevant. Music means a hell of a lot to me, and so I have to still talk about my love for it, and I'm just so excited for it. So yeah, that's the end of my monthly vlog. This is the end. I still can't get it into my head that we were in June and not May anymore. And we're just about to go into July. This year's going so quickly. Summer is going so quickly. Yeah, this is the end of June. What's happening in July? Okay, so there's a lot of camping going on in July. Me and Scott are planning on going away for a 3-day weekend, just in the New Forest somewhere, camping, because, you know, it's getting away and it's cheaper than going in a hotel or whatever. He's also got some more racing coming up, some more champs, which are camp over kind of situations. And again, it's my weekend off when these things are going on, so you might see a couple of races going on. I have a week off in July and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. My only secure plan is to film lots of videos, so hopefully that happens. I'm gonna go now before this section ends up being longer than the dream section. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome to my channel. I am a Harry Potter YouTuber with a monthly vlog series, which is what you're watching right now. If that sounds good to you, then have a look around and subscribe. But until then, thank you all for watching and I will see you next time. Oi, you have your own.